Our poll question today at Rich Eisen Show on Twitter. Chris, you want to update our poll question?
Yeah, guys. Talking about worst to first and which team in each conference has the best chance to go worst to first. AFC Jets 61%.
Over the Browns?
Over Browns 17%. Broncos 14%. Texans 8%.
Let's stop there.
Shout out to the Texans
Stop
fans
there.
for
Stop there.
getting in on the poll today.
Stop there for a moment and then get to the NFC. Guess who I voted for in that poll?
I mean, you should have voted for the Jets.
I did not. I voted for the Browns. Look, they, as you know, have Burrow's number. Don't you know? Right? Didn't Burrow beat them for the first time last year?
Yeah, Browns have played well.
And Burrow
against
might not. Who knows what's going on there? I mean, again, we're having this conversation on August the 2nd. We're several weeks away, right? It's several weeks?
Several weeks.
I assume. The injury happened within the last week. There's several more to go. The Ravens, I think, are going to be improved. And the Steelers may be improved. But the Browns have a clearer path to back. Look, man, the Bills still play in the American Football Conference Eastern Division.
Yeah, but they're the only ones in that division who did not get any better this offseason.
False.
How did they get better? What improvements did they make to the roster to get better?
They took Damian Harris off your team and put him on theirs. They took Latavius Murray and put him on theirs. They're going to absolutely be better at the running back position.
Tier 4 running backs.
Bro, they are better at the running back position this year than last. And that kid, I keep telling you that they're drafted in Dalton Kincaid, is a difference maker. He is going to, with Dawson Knox and Damian Harris or Latavius Murray, give them red zone options for Josh Allen this year. They did not have last year. They absolutely fixed whatever problems they might have been having in the red zone last year to provide, at the very least, Josh Allen with more of a mental state that is attuned to, I don't have to do it all. I'm not the one who's going to be running it from the 10-yard line in. Or I can still do it. I don't have to. Absolutely an improvement, 100%. And the other thing that will be improved, one will think, knock on wood, the stuff that went on off the field last year are not going to happen to them again. And we all know. I don't need to go again, but I'll shoot from a shooting in the city. Damar Hamlin damn near dropping dead, and then snowstorms that caused them to have to go play in Detroit twice.
Do the quarterback and number one receiver like each other?
I, as you know, I'm going to take them at their word for it. I told you. I haven't spoken about it since then. Since the two of them came out and said, we're good. So.
Again, they don't necessarily need to like each other. They just got to respect each other.
I am pushing back that the Bills have not improved. So. I think the Jets still need to show it to me. I'm still going to have an attitude if I need to see it to believe it. The first 6 games, man. I spoke to my brother.
Oof. Yes, but they got better.
Last night.
But they got better this
I am a
offseason.
Jet fan because of this man. I am not a Met fan because I had also a brain as a kid.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Hey, bro, I was growing up when the Mets were trading away Tom Seaver and Catfish Hunter and Reggie Jackson come to town and they win the World Series. I'm sorry.
But you made the right choice. Don't
I
get
did.
it twisted.
Oh, I
I'm
did.
just saying.
But I stayed a Jet fan. Jeff said to me yesterday, he goes, you know what? I would take even 2-4 to start the season.
Ooh.
And then the schedule gets better and easier. Buffalo at Dallas, home for New England, home for Kansas City, at Denver, home for Philadelphia before their bye week. And then at the Giants, home for the Chargers isn't any easier. And then at Vegas, crazy things always happen when the Jets play the Raiders in the home of the Raiders. At Buffalo, home for Miami. That's the first time they face Miami is week dozen. And the Black Friday Amazon game. And, you know, that's my brother points out, that's when the schedule gets easier, Atlanta, Houston, Washington, Cleveland. And I'm like, well, you're also assuming last year's records will be ascribed to this year's teams. The Bills, that's why I thought Cleveland has an easier chance to win the division, go from worst to first than the Jets.
No one in your fantasy draft is taking Latavius Murray or Damian Harris.
I understand that, but as we know, it's reality football where running backs don't get paid because of how they are fantasy drafted. So, Damian Harris is a nice pickup, bud. And I went nice because that's a better adjective than solid. Damian Harris is a nice pickup. Latavius Murray is a solid pickup. Both good, but varying degrees of good. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.